Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address. So please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Miracle in Column number 7 by Proxed14. If you'd like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Right, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. You have to place the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, column, and 3x3 box. Clues outside of the grid simultaneously indicate the sum of all digits seen in their diagonal and the sum of all digits sandwiched between the digits 1 to 9 in their row column. Question mark stands for any digit 1 to 9 and has the same value both times it appears. Every 2x2 square of cells must include a low digit from 1 to 3, a middle digit from 4, 5, 6, and a high digit from 7, 8, 9. That's it. Sip of tea. Restart. So these have to add up to 5, and the digits between 1 and 9 in row number 5 will have to add up to 5 as well. These have to add up to 7. And the digits between 1 and 9 in row number 6 would have to add up to 7 as well. Right, so how do we add up to 5 here? Since these are a minimum of 3, so 1 and 2, right? 1 and 2, 3 leaves us with 2. So these would have to be 1, both of them. And these are from 1, 2 as well. Okay. Is that the same here? This is 3, this is 3, that's 6. So these are from 1, 2, and that is 1. Okay, so we're off. We get a few digits. It's worth a sip of tea. Right. So all of these are from the low set, right? Low digits. So in all of these, I'm going to need at least, not at least, I'm going to need one high and one low. Not low, medium. So low, medium, high. Okay. How do I continue here? How do I continue here? So that's something and 1, 21, 91, whatever. What could it be actually? What's the minimum? Something and 1. Those are medium and or high. They could all be high. They can all be 9. So we're already at 18. But that's not the minimum, right? Well, I guess the minimum is then, well, can I have 11? If this is 4 times 3, no, that's already, so I can't have 11. So the minimum is 21. And the maximum is 9s and 8s, right? So that would be 17, 34, 33. Well, 33. We'll call it 31, right? No, 41. What am I talking? Right, 17, that's 34. Yeah, 34, so 41. So the question mark is from 2, 3, or 4. Does that help me here? 23, 22, 23, 24. I'm not sure it does. Oh, but I do have a 1 here. Ah, okay. And if we're using the sandwich property of 7, and we know that this would have to be 9. One of those would have to be a 9, right? One of these would have to be a 9. Either this is 9 and that is 7, or this is 9 and that's something from 2, 5, or 3, 4. I can't have 3. Well, I can have 3, 4. 4, 3, or 5, 2. Right. Not sure if that really helps. Does that really help? I am not sure. But I do need a 3 here. I do need a 3 there as well. Yeah, well, here it's not as obvious, but here as well. Here it is, isn't it? One of those would have to be a 3. Otherwise, this wouldn't have a low digit. So this one isn't 3. Nope. One of those is 3. The same applies there in box number 2. One of these would have to be 3 to accommodate this 2 by 2 square. So this one isn't 3. Still not sure how that is helping. How is that helping? I could have 3 high digits. I could have 3 low digits. Am I missing something? No. Clues are diagonal sums or little killers and sandwiches. Yeah. Well, they are. Oh, I forgot. Well, does it matter really? Sandwich part here. 20 something. Okay, so there's a minimum of 3 digits between the 1 and the 9. Yeah, the same applies there. So if this one is a 9, then it's a high digit. If this one is a 9, then this would have to be 1 low and 1 medium, right? Because 1 and 6 are not allowed. All right. Oops. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Do I really have to look at this one? This is 1 or 2. What do I know more about this then? Can I have another low digit? Yeah, I can. No, with only with 3 I can have. Actually, I could have 3 low digits, right? If I had 18 and this was a 22, pretty sure that's fine, right? 1, 2. Well, I can't have 1, 2. This isn't a low digit. Well, okay, it can be 3, so it's even better. Say 1, 3, or even 2, 3. It's fine. I can have 3 low digits, right? That's not helping. That's not helping. What am I missing then? What am I missing? If these are a minimum of 12, so 3 4s, even if this one is 21, no, I don't know what I'm saying. Because these could be, I mean, this can't be 9. It's maximum a 7, right? And those can't both be 9. So we could have 7, 8, 9. That's 24. 24. So I certainly can have low. Can I have low digits? Yeah, then I can have low digits here. This would be 2 and 2, say 4. That should be okay. That should be okay. But what does the 5 mean here? I can't have 1 there. Right, so one of these are 1. Well, not one of these. Either this one or one of these are 1. Right. And why would that matter? So one of these are 1. One of these are 1. I can either have 1, 5, 9, or I can have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 9. Well, obviously, if this is 1, I can't have 2, 3 because this would be 2. I would need 1, 5, 9. 1, 5, 9. Is that a problem? Is that an issue? Is that an issue? Pencil marking this is not really very interesting, is it? Could be, but not really. This is 4, 5, or 7. Right, let's go back to this one. Can I have one? I can have 1, 5, 9 in any case. So I will not be able to eliminate the 1 from here, right? On the contrary, I'd rather have 1 here. Okay, if this isn't 1, then this would be 2. And then the 1, this would have to be 1, 5, 9, right? Because the 2 is used already. Oh, actually, it has to be 1, 5, 9 in any case. Then, if this is 1, then I can't have 2. I would need 1, 5, 9. And even if those are 1, then the 2 is gone, and I would need 1, 5, 9. Okay, so the 5 has to be 1, 5, 9 in some configuration. So if this is 1, this would have to be 9. If it's not, if this is 1, then either of these could be 9. Bear with me. And if this is 1, then either of these would be 9. How is that helping me? How is that helping me? Not sure it is. I have too many 9s here, right? I have too many 9s. Can I still use the 5? I can't. Because I have 4, 5, 1, 5, 9. What am I missing? What am I missing? I need to figure out more about this. Well, 2, 3, and 4. What? I'm not sure I've missed something. I need more information here to fit it. But how? How? 159. 159. What can I not have? Can I have 971? I don't see why I wouldn't. This would have to be a high digit. We don't care what that one is. I'll take another sip of tea. I'm too confused, apparently. They do have this cell in common. And I do need it to be on both sides. Right, hold on. I said, oh, I do need 3 in between those. Right, so that wouldn't work, right? 1 here and 9 there wouldn't work. Let's go through those again while considering the 20 something, because that could be an issue. 1 and 9 would leave me with enough space here, right? I can have 1 and 9 because they have to be in different boxes, obviously. They have 3 in between, but I can have 1 and 9, and that would be okay because then this would be 9. Right, so this one is possible. I said this one is 1 and 9. This would be 1. I can put 9 here. This would have to be 9, but that still works, right? 1, 9. This would be 2. This would be 1. 1, 2, 3 at the minimum. I can have 4 either. Can I have 4? Yeah. Yeah, obviously. Right. If this one is 9, if this one is 1, this would be 9, and this would be 1. I can have 9 anywhere. It seems like everything works. Probably except this one. Maybe even that one wouldn't be a problem. And then I can't have 1 and 9 because I can't have them in the same digit in the same box, because this is 1 and 9, those become 1 and 9, and then I would need 1 and 9 here, and that obviously doesn't work. Okay. But 1 and 9, 1 and 9. Oh, this isn't 1. Oh. Hold on. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? I didn't eliminate anything, did I? Of all of that, I didn't eliminate anything. 1 and 9 just means 1 and 9 anywhere. That seems to be okay. And 1 here, I couldn't put the 9 there, but I can put the 9 here, right? One, 5, 9. This becomes 2, this becomes 1, this becomes 1. Don't care. This is 1, and I can put the 9 here somewhere or there. Okay. But again, 1 and 9, that shouldn't be a problem either. Or 1 and 9. Really, I didn't eliminate anything. That's brilliant. How did I not eliminate anything? I can't eliminate 4 and 3, can I? No. It's 4 and 3. 4 and 3. This would have to be a high digit then. Sure. 4, 3. This would have to be a high digit. I still need a 2 somewhere here. It has to be there then. I have no idea. I have no idea. So this was a maximum of 24, right? A maximum of 24. But 24 can have 6 digits in between. So I could have 1 here and 9 there. That's 24 plus 9, 34. No, that doesn't work. How did I? 24 plus 10 is 34. That obviously doesn't work. What am I talking about? Because I can't use the 1, obviously. I can't use the 1. Right, so 34, I would need 2. So fine. The 9 could be there. My point is that I could have 1 here and 9 in box number 6. Sure. I can have 1 and 9 here as well. But even if it is 24, I can, no, 24, I can't have 3. Because 9 is out of the equation as well. So if we had 24, the minimum would be 4. Oh. If it's 24, then the minimum would be 4. And then we know that we need this kind of configuration. Then this would have to be 1. But does this have to be 24? Because, ooh, This is a minimum of 22. This is a minimum of 22. So I can never have 3 because 3 is 876 at the maximum. That's 21. Oh, so I need 4. I need 4, but I can still have 1 here, right? And 9 there. Sure, but I think that means that this one can't be 9. So I can't have 1 here. I can't have 1. I can have 1 here, but it can't be with a 9 there. So wherever, well, this isn't 1 either. So it's either this one is a 1 or that one is a 1 for the 20 minimum of 22. Then I have 4 in between. That took me too long because I forgot about the sandwich. As if I've never done those before. Right, in any case, so we need a minimum of 4. So we do need a 9 here for this sandwich, which means that this one isn't 9, and that one actually is. That one is a 9, and it's a high digit. Right, and this one isn't 7 anymore. It's 4 or 5. It's 4 or 5. Excuse me, I just need this there. Take some sip of tea, and those are medium digits. So this one becomes a high digit. Right. We're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Right, and this one is from 3 or 2 to add up to 7. So that's a low digit. Right, so the last digit has to be here somewhere to accommodate both of these. Right, those 2 by 2 both need a low digit. So one of those have to be a low digit. And these definitely aren't anymore. Well, we'll see how that matters. Oh, well, no, I can't eliminate 9 because I don't know what the other one is. I don't know what the other one is. Right. I can't have 1 or 9 here anymore. So I can't have 9 here, but I can have 1. Right, so one of those is 9. One of those is 9. So one of these are 1. Or, no, this could be 1. 9, 1. Right. Right. Almost. No cigar. Do I know anything more? Not sure. I am not sure. I think putting the green here is confusing. Well, it's confusing me at least. It's confusing me at least. So I could have either one of those is 1. How does that matter? How does that help? If this is 1, then I would need 9 and 1 or 9 and 1. I wouldn't know which. And then if this one is 1, then I would need 9 and 1. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. This one could be 21, and then, well, if this is 1, then this is the minimum 9. But that could still be 21, right? 2, 3, 4, 6. That's only 15. So, and I could have 1 here, or there for that matter. So I'm not sure. Is that it? Is that it? Does it matter now that I know that all of those are not low digits and that's a medium digit? What's the minimum now I can have? 4, 5, 4, 4. That's 9 plus 8 is 17. I don't know much about this one yet, right? I know, well, that's the minimum. I don't know what that one is. Said it could be 41. So I don't know what that one is. Okay. Okay, what do I know now? I know that one of these is green and one of these is green, right? Is it though? I know that one of these is green. But do we need a green here? Is this one could be green, right? So I don't need a green there. Not really, no. Not really. I can have no green there, as long as this one's green. And one of those is green. Can only have one green there. How does that help me though? How does that? It doesn't have to be in the middle. Unless we figure out that all of these are not green. Unless we figure out that all of these are not green, then certainly it has to be in the middle. But I don't know that. I don't know that. Oh, there's one green here as well. This is getting interesting. There's one green here. Again, I don't know if it's needed anywhere. That's fun. That's fun. So this is a minimum of 4. Do I know then anything about these? This one couldn't be 9, right? That's what we said. This is the maximum. I don't know if that really matters, but that one couldn't be 9. So what happens if this one is 9? Then these would have to add up to 11, right? 34 plus 10. No, not 34, 24 at a minimum. Did I limit this now? Can I limit this? Isn't 24 or 22, does it really matter? Don't think it does really. Eventually, yes, but I don't know much about these. So 24 plus 10 is 34, and I needed 11 if it's at the extremity. And that's the minimum. I could as well need, what was it? 22, the minimum? So 13. So I don't know anything, because 11 could have low digit. Of course, if it's 13, then it's great because those aren't low digits. I know that already. Right. They can't both be high digits. I don't know why that would matter yet. I'm so confused. I am so confused. I should be able to figure that out, shouldn't I? If this is 9 and that is 1, then this would have to be 5. But I could have 1, 5, and 9, right? What were my options? Let's just pencil mark the whole thing. This is 1, then this would be 5. And this would be 9. If this can't be 1. If this is 1, then this would be 9 and this would be 5. No. If this is 1, it's the other way around. But sure. 159, 159, or 159. Right, so this one is from 549. This one can't be a low digit. Right, this one can't be a low digit. So I can't have 3 here. I can't have 3 here. Because 3 would mean I don't have a place for 159 anymore. Right, so one of those is 3. And then this is 2. This becomes 5. And these are not a low digit. Right. That's not a low digit either. Okay, but this is not. And then the 5,9 is correct, I think, but this isn't necessarily 5,9. Let's not confuse myself even more than I am confused. Well, so that is 1, that is 2. And I need a 3 here somewhere. Right. Right. That's, well, we had that one already, didn't we? I just didn't do it properly. That's a high digit as well. So this one becomes a low digit. That's a high digit. That's a low digit. This would have to be a medium, not a low digit, a medium digit, obviously. That's a medium digit as well. Okay, it doesn't help very much, but it helps me here. This becomes a low digit. And it's actually a 3. It's actually a 3. Now I know one of these are 1. So these aren't low digits anymore. Good, that works. But this would have to be a low digit. And that is actually a 3. That's not a 3. That's whatever it is. Right. Not sure why this one isn't 1. Not necessarily, though. That's still from the previous haphazard pencil marking, right? So this one isn't a low digit anymore. This one isn't a low digit anymore. Right. So how do I do that now? How do I do that? How do I continue? One of these is a low digit, but that's good, right? That is good. I have a 5. Still, I don't think I know enough here. Oh, I only have one orange left, and both of these 2x2 squares need an orange. So that is orange, and this one isn't. Right? Oh, that's no. Right. Do I know anything? I do not. Ah, that helps. That helps. That doesn't. It's one of each. It is one of each. Right. I'd be getting somewhere. So now that's 14, 19, 23 at a minimum. Ah. It's 23 at a minimum? Hold on. 7 plus 7 is 14, 19. This is a minimum of 4. So that's 23. But this could only be a maximum of, well, no, the other way around. So this isn't 21 anymore. Okay. So now we become at a 31. So this is a minimum of 23. 23. Does that help? Don't think so. 23. How do I continue? How do I make progress here? Still about that question mark, I'm not sure I see it. So this is a minimum of 31 now, and I can't have 3. That's something, isn't it? That's a minimum of 31. Actually, I can't have 3. That's a lie. Because what's the minimum to get 31? What's the minimum to get 31? 31 plus 10 leaves me with 4. So if this one is 1, this would have to be 9. One of these. Right, so there's no 1 here anymore. There's no 1 there anymore. Okay. Okay, so this can't be 9. And it's either this one is 1 and this is 9, or this one is 1 and this is 9. So that is 9 in any case. Right? Yeah, because I can't have 1 here. Those are not enough to have 31 at the minimum. Okay. That becomes a 9. That's a high digit. That's a high digit. That doesn't resolve anything. All right. Now one of these are 5. Yeah. One of these are 5. I can't have 1 here. And I can't have 1 there anymore. So this one has to be 1. Then I need a 9 there, right? Because, or I can't have, can I have 41? I would need 4 out. Here, no, can't have 41. 41 plus 10 is already 51. So this is definitely 31 and this is 23. Right, but one of these are 9 is still acceptable. because either so 31 plus 10 is 41, and we're missing a 4. Oh, no. Again, I'm counting the 1 as an option, and it isn't, because it's part of the sandwich, right? So this one has to be 9. This isn't 9, and this one has to be 4, more importantly. This one has to be 4. Right, that helps, right? That helps. I guess. Um, that is 23, and that is 31. But right, oh no, I need to figure out how to make 31 then. Oh no, 31. So what's the maximum I could have? 17, 22, 22, or I could have an 8. That's 30. No, I can't have an 8. But I can have a 7. So this could still be a low digit. Oh, no. If I continued my Sudoku thing, then that would be okay. No, both of these are not low digits anymore, right? So this one has to be the last low digit in box number 8, and that is a 2. Right. That is a 2. Right. So what are my options here? Let's go to the minimum we have here again, and that's 19. 19 leaves me with leaves me with 12, right? We said 31. Well, so one medium and one medium and one high is fine still, right? 12. Yeah. But I can have two medium. I can't eliminate anything yet, can I? Doesn't look like it. But I do need a high digit here. So that makes 3 in box number 8, and that's not a high digit. Right, still doesn't give me that one though. That's interesting. And that's one of each, so that doesn't get me anything either. That doesn't get me anything either. That's not a 9 though. How do we continue here? How do we continue here? So either of these are 5 now. Either one of them is 5. One of them is 5. Right. I need to figure something out. I need to figure something out. One of these is 9. That's fine. One of these is 2. Oh, that's 1. Right? Yeah, that is 1. That is 1. All right. So these are not low digits. These are not low digits. One of these is 3. That doesn't really help, does it? One of these is 3 as well, so no, it does not help. Right. This one is not a low digit, right? Because it can't be 2. Can't be 3. So one of these are 3. Right. How does that help? How does that help? So what do I have here? I have at a maximum 2, 4, 10. 10 leaves me with 10 leaves me with 13, right? So I still don't know what these are. I know one of them is a high digit, but well, actually I know they're one of each, which doesn't help me at all. It doesn't help me at all. $31, did that matter? 17, 22, 17, 22, 28. No. I don't even need all the maximum to allow for a medium digit here. But if it's 14, 19, 19, 23, 23 leaves me with 8, so that I can have a high digit here as well. Right, so that doesn't eliminate anything. What else? What else? What am I doing? What am I doing? Not sure. I am not sure. There's a 2 here. There's something from 7, 8, but sure. Can I have three medium here? No. I obviously can't. In any case, I don't need those. What? Because one of them is 1, but I can have 2, right? Yeah, I have 2. What do I need here? I need something. Well, 4, 5, 6. Everything's still allowed. Oof. This is difficult. This is difficult. I'll take another sip of tea. I'm missing something again. Oh wow, we're getting close to an hour. I'm missing something again. There is a medium digit here. We know that. Can I set up another medium digit somewhere? No, not here, not there. So no. So it has to be about the 31 and the 23, but I have no idea what I'm missing. I'm obviously missing something, but I don't know what. I'm obviously missing something. What though? What am I missing? Hold on, this couldn't be 1, right? This couldn't be 1, that's what I'm missing. This would have to be 1. This is 2. So that is 1, and that is 5. 3. Okay, that helps. That helps. I hope. I hope. That's 3. Right, okay, but from 1 to the 9, I still don't know if it's either, right? What did I need? I needed 23. So 3 would leave me with 20. That's doable. Oh no, this is a high digit, so it is doable. 7, 8. 7, 8. One of those is a high digit, so these aren't high digits. For what it's worth. Oh, well, we know exactly what they are. That one is 2, and that one isn't 2. That's from 4, 6. Right. That would have to be 2. That is 2. And that is 1. We got all the 1s and the 2s, right? Right. I hope. No, this one is a 2 as well. No. That's not. Let's not do that. Okay. Okay, so these aren't low digits because they're not 3. We need a 3 there. Okay, so now we need a low digit. It has to be there. And that is 3. And then we need a low digit here. Right. That's not a high digit. That's not a high digit. So this one is a high digit. Now we have 3 high digits here. So this one isn't high. And this one would have to be the 3. Right. This one isn't 3. And actually isn't low anymore. Those are from 4, 5, 6. And those aren't medium digits anymore. They're high digits. That's 7, 8. That one has to be 9. And this one isn't a high digit anymore. So this one does have to be a high digit, and that one isn't a high digit. Right. Oh, that's actually a 6. That helps. That helps. Right. And these then are high digits. 7, 8. This one isn't a high digit. And do I know anything else? Doesn't look like it. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I do. This one is the last one, and it's not a high digit. It's from 4, 4, 6. Oh, that's interesting. Right. 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 And then? And then. Still not there? That's interesting. Still not there. Oh. Now, if I have 3 and 2 here, that's 5. I needed 23, so I still need 18. 18. This could be, so this one isn't 9. If it's, I need 18 still. Right, 5 from 23, I need 18. Oh, that's obviously not 2 digits, so that one is 9. This one is not 9. So that doesn't really help. That doesn't really help. Right. Right. Do I know what these are now? That's a minimum of 12. 12 leaves me with 11. One high and one low. That doesn't really help me. That doesn't really help me. Right. Right. Oh, I know that this one is a high digit, obviously. Obviously. A high digit. Right, so this is now a minimum of 21, 26. 26. Yeah, we can't have the minimum then, right? You get the 30. Oh, yeah, I can. I'd still have a 5. I don't know why I saw this one as a low digit. Right. Yeah, that didn't help, did it? Could I have the 9 still, though? As in 14, 14, 18, 23. The 9 would give me already 32, so I can't have 9 here anymore. That helps, because now I get the 9. I get the 9. Well, kinda, sorta helps, but okay. Kinda, sorta. Yeah, this one has to be a medium digit. This one has, well, it's not 5 though. This one has to be a medium digit. What am I missing now here? I'm not missing a low digit in any case. Yeah. Does this one matter? I have 2, 4, 12, let's say 12, or 23, and I needed 11. Oh, yeah, that's a maximum of 12, 17 maximum. And to 23, I would need a 6. So this could be still a low digit. Is that correct? Again, 12. Yeah, 11. So it could be 5 and 6. I still don't know. That's not useful. That is not exactly useful. Right. Hmm. Ah, these are one of each, right? One, and these are one of each. So this would have to be one of each as well again. Okay. And that is useful because that is useful because I'm not sure. I am not sure. This should be now resolved, right? One sec. Messages. Uh, yeah, it doesn't help to get distracted. That's as well. Do I know what this one is? Well, I know that it's not a low digit. Sure, but this one isn't a low digit either. We know that. Maybe I should. Oh, that's it. That's all. So why would that matter? There's a 2 here in the middle, so that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Hold on. These are one of each, and these are one of each as well, right? If we take this square, those are one of each. But if we take that square, then these are one of each as well. So these would have to be the same color. So they can't be orange. Right? If these are one are orange and pink, then this is undecided. So these would have to be pink, and that one is orange. Okay. That helps. That does help. Kinda, sorta. Well, it gets me further a bit. Gets me a little bit further. Any other tricks like that I can use? Doesn't look like it, does it? Surely that should get me somewhere. What am I still missing? Struggling. I am struggling. Don't have it single 7 or 8. I presume I have to discover that from the 23 or 31, right? But I didn't. Well, one of those would have to be 7, but not all three, right? It was 14, 22, 22, 27. 27 would leave me with 4. It's only if this one turns out to be a 5, then I would know that all of these are 7. Well, except the 5, of course, but then I would have to figure out that that's a 5. I'm not sure how to go about that. By using the 23, maybe? But then I would need to know what these are. Maybe if I figure out that that's a low digit, but how would I, or not a low digit, the medium digit? But even then, yeah, even then, well, that would be 8, and then I would know that this is 5. But if I know that this is 8 as well, I would get an 8. Oh, this is confusing. That's one of each, and these are one of each. Yeah, that's not really helping, is it? That's not really helping. Where can I figure out something else? Oh, I didn't do the 23 completely, did I? What did I miss? Now that I know that this one is a low digit, medium digit. Well, I'm almost done, and I'm still gonna keep on calling this low digit. Low digits are gone. Right. So this is we had a 5, and that's a maximum of 6. So 11, 19, 19. That's a maximum. Okay, that would be a but what's the minimum? 4, 9, 16. So I still don't know if that's a medium or high digit, because 16 can accommodate a 7. No, hold on. Oh, I can't have a 7 because I've used the 7, right? For the minimum. I said 4, that's 9. 16, that would be a 7. That doesn't allow 7 because 7 is gone. And if it's an 8, then we have 17 already, and 23 minus 17 is 6. So that's not a high digit. Aha. That is good. That is good. Right. Right. And this is now 10. 10 needed 13. 13 is 7 and 6. Excellent. That would be an 8. That would be an 8. So I have a 7 here. Obviously, that's an 8. That's a 7. That's not a 7. That's an 8. That's a 7. Right. Ah, good. Good, good, good. I say good, but what am I missing? What am I missing? So I'm still missing here 3 and whatever I didn't use here. So, or from 4, 5, 6. So it's not done yet. It's not done yet. Oh, okay. I probably need to calculate more. Yeah, obviously. No, it's there. Okay, so it's not obvious. It's not obvious at all. I have 12. 12 and a minimum of 14. So 26 can have 5. Or I could have 4 still, depending on the 8. Didn't really. Oh, that's a 5 though. That is a 5. So this becomes a 4. That is a 5. Now we know. That is a 6. 5. 4. Because now we know that this is 17. 17. 31 minus 17 leaves me with 14, and both of these are 7. Well, I couldn't have 7 and 8 here, even if I wanted to, because of that. Maybe I could have looked at it that way, but hey, why find out the easy way? That's 4, that's 8, that's 7. So this becomes 7, and that is 6. Right. That's from 8, 9, so that is a 7. And here, that's not a 6. So this one has to be 6. And that's from 3, 4, 5, whatever that is. This one, well, no, it can be. Yeah. Right. Sure. That is a 6. That is a 6. So is that one. That's an 8. So I'm missing here a 7, which has to be there. And this would have to be then a 4, which doesn't fit in this. Yeah, it does. Okay. Right. I'm going to get rid of the colors now because I think we're past that. Sorry, another sneeze. And 4, 5, we're missing a 6 and an 8. That's 6, that's 8. This isn't 9. And what else am I missing? I'm missing a 2. No, not a 2. There's already a 2. I'm missing a 5. Huh. Right, and here I'm missing a 3, a 5, and an 8. That's not an 8. That's 4, 5, 3. Not 5. Not 3. Oh, there was still, no, I'm done with the calculations, right? 16, 23. Was there anything still to calculate? No, I don't think so. So this has to be finished now somehow. And I'm not seeing it somehow. Okay. What am I missing? What am I missing? Pencil mark something incorrectly. That's very probable. 389, 35, 589. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's getting rid of the coloring too quickly. That's what you get, right? This would have to be what's from 8, 9. That's fine. Let's look at one that's more interesting. More interesting. I do need no. Oh, that wasn't smart of me. I thought I didn't need the colors anymore. That's obviously not true. Obviously not true. Oh, that's smart. That's very smart. That is very smart. So here we need a low digit. I mean, impatience is as well a problem, isn't it? Right, a sip of tea. Well, I think we delivered on the laughter this time as well, didn't we? At the start and at the end, and sprinkled in the middle as well. So there was no shortage, but it's a very nice puzzle as well. It's always amazing when you can have just the minimum of clues and you can fill the whole puzzle. I love those. I hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you did, please like and subscribe, maybe share. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Oh, no, I have to check it. Yay, I thought I checked it. Now you can like and share, and like and subscribe and maybe share. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.